What's up, y'all? It's Mikhail.
It's Megan.
And it's Freq.
Welcome back to another episode of Millennial Talk Podcast, where we're the new adults. And, you know, we got this millennial, so we're going to help y'all get through it. What's been going on, y'all, this week? Anything new?
Celebrate my god sister's birthday, so shout out to the twins again. Went to J. Alexander's, and that's pretty much it. I couldn't do too much because I had to work last weekend, but they went to Club Celebrity. They did the bull. They had like family and friends to celebrate too. Capriel came up from Georgia.
Okay.
So yeah, pretty chill weekend, but I got to see him. We ate. J. Alexander's is always a good option.
What'd you get?
I had this grilled salmon with the not your mother's mac and cheese or like
I haven't been there.
it's not your whatever. The mac and cheese is always a hit for me. I love it.
That mac and cheese is good.
Yeah. And normally I'm like traditional bake my mac and cheese, but theirs isn't like baked thick or whatever, you know, it's gourmet with the breadcrumbs and stuff. But it's delicious. It's truly delicious. If you've never been to J. Alexander's, go. And get the mac and cheese.
Not gold.
Yeah.
Period.
Oh, I tried because I had the salmon before, but the salmon dip is also good.
I remember that.
Capriel's husband ordered that, so he was like, "Here, everybody taste some, taste some, taste some."
Oh yeah,
and it was really good. So yeah, salmon dip was really good. I do recommend it.
Shout out to you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
And I just want to put this out because I said it off camera, but Maegan Brown outfit was fire, bro. A down.
Thank you.
If y'all follow her, y'all see what I'm talking about.
It was a little
a melanated queen, period.
A little fashion over, that's it. What about y'all?
I didn't really do much this week. I kind of been in the mindset of like just growing, in the sense of like mentally focusing on things. Like I'm at a point in my life where I feel like I don't want to be against love or against the relationship. I'm at a place where I'm like, you know what? Whenever it happens, it's supposed to happen. And I'm just right now focused on the journey that I have with God and just, you know, going with that and putting energy into things that I feel like is gonna bring me peace. You know, my new little motto and saying is like prayer and choosing peace.
Yes.
So that's my new motto.
For me, it was a fun week. I went ring shopping with my lady. Period. That was
I love this so much.
I do too.
Oh my gosh. Yes, tell us more.
Get into it.
I've come a long way, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me. I've come a very long way. I think I'll start like with just telling my mom, because I think we don't talk about that enough. And Mom, I'm sorry, but your reaction was kind of funny for real. Like, because it threw her for a loop, just with everything going on and stuff like that. And she hadn't known, like, I had been looking, but I had done it in prior relationships, and she was aware of it. So I think, like, maybe it was, like, not bringing her along this time or something like that. It was, like, a thing. I don't know what it was. But the experience was definitely fun. I've never gone with the person, so this is my first time going with the partner, and like kind of like getting the feel. The reason we even went is because this is our second time going. We bumped heads about the design, style, and stuff like that. My girl has little tiny hands, so like tiny hands. But we found like really, really good examples and just like rings that we really like. I think I'm pretty sure on one that I'm probably gonna grab. And just the date and everything, I'm not gonna like say nothing like that. But I got an idea with everything. I kind of want to plan it. I think I just want to have more conversation with people and respect like the family and stuff like that. But we all got a good relationship, so it's not like I'm worried about nothing. And I got the keys to my spot. So I got a new spot. And like I said, I got a new house and been dealing with that slowly but surely, moving stuff in. It's a 3-bedroom, just with me and my girl, and with a basement and garage and all that. So
that's good.
Slowly but surely, I'll have my little house warming and stuff like that. And
life being like grown up.
Yeah,
I don't know. No, really, it's y'all two. Y'all need very healthy, thriving relationships. I love that for y'all. Look at we getting grown, y'all.
We are.
I'm so proud of y'all.
Some little baby MTPs walking around here in a minute.
But y'all, to be honest, to take a second to say, I feel like y'all are going to be excellent parents. I literally would love to see y'all, become parents because it would be beautiful.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah.
One day.
I feel like your child would be so fly. Like both of y'all though. Like I feel like yours would be like dapper. Yours would be like real like fly. Like I feel like if you could find a baby grill for a 5-year-old, you would put.
Let me see.
You would put a baby grill. A good change and like dress them up. But I just feel like yours would be so GQ. Like.
Have you ever thought about baby names?
Oh, I
have my baby names.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's like the number one y'all came up with?
I can't say it.
Okay.
So we've been talking. Not that we plan on kids anytime soon, cause we just getting together. But he wants a junior, and I am so against juniors. But
are you against his?
I got
for him. No, I'm not. I'm not against his name.
He got a nice name.
He does have a nice name. It's a reason for the junior that I just feel like, cause they got the same name.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
My god sister actually put in my shout out to Angie. Angie actually pointed that out to me, and she was like, "Yeah, I did not want so." Her, the father of her child's name is Rashad, so they named their son Ashad.
Okay,
so that's how she flipped it.
A little spin-off.
But he is like head on junior. So I actually want twins my first go around. I'm not gonna lie to you because I am 29 next month.
And you was like, I'm done.
Let's get this. And then
how many
let's
kids
try
you
for
want?
another. I want 3. We get 2 on the first one.
You want
serious.
the heaviest shit first.
Yeah, let's get this out of the way. Let's poop poop.
How about 1 and 2?
Whatever the way God allows.
Yeah, because it's like
Andrew got to put his hip into it.
Whatever the way God allows, but I do want, like, if I could have it my way, I would get twins the first time and then try for a second one. I mean, we'll try for the third one. But if it is twins, then I don't know if you agree on Anaya, but if it's a boy and a girl, then Anaya. I'm thinking like Anaya Faith. But I have 2 middle names, so I want my children, both my children, to have 2 middle names.
I like that. That's a beautiful name.
Yeah. Okay. You said no for you.
I want to say the name, but I would say it's based off of Egyptian culture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. For me, like me and my girl talk about, I'm Team Junior, so like, yeah. Sorry, I got your back, bro. I'm Team Junior, so like, I'm with you, bro. And then, like I said in the previous one, like I meditate with my daughter. That's what me and my girl, like we doing no bump heads, but it's like I kind of got both names type shit. So it's like
you put your foot down.
Yeah, like it's one of the things. Like, but she agreed on the name and like respect like what I'm saying about it, whatever. But again, when she's pregnant, I'm already knowing like different things may come. So like I'm open to whatever. But we both right now cool, and that she's still respecting the junior regardless. Like if it's a boy, that's just
I mean,
sign seal delivery. Like it's not
so. If he gonna be a junior, is she gonna pick the middle name? Because sometimes that's
I respect that.
Okay.
Like if she come up with some fly.
Well, no.
But
she can't pick the middle name. You gotta have yours.
No.
If you do it the right way, because it's my people didn't do it the right way.
I was about to say, what my people do is you do it junior, but the middle name is of the grandfather. So that's how I got my middle name. Right. So his middle name would be my dad's middle name. But the irony behind my dad, even if I went a lineage above, he's a junior. So it would be his name regardless. So it's like, that's how we do it. So like when my son would have a son, if he named it Junior, it would be Junior, Jalen, which I hope he wouldn't do that. But like, I don't think my family thought that far along ahead of that when they thought about it. So it's like, nah.
But we love different. Like, I like that because I've never heard that. I thought it was just always like
that's
the
name, right way.
Because like my brother in Alabama, love you to death, bro. His son, we call him D4 because it's like it goes. Dave, then his dad was D2, he's D3, and D4, but they all got different middle names or whatever. But it's like, for me to see that in real time and then to kind of exist in this world where there's so many apostrophes in your name, I just really appreciate.
What you trying to say? I got apostrophe in my name.
No. I said so many. Okay. So many. It's just quite a few.
Yeah.
It's quite a few.
Yeah.
We do. It's like, it's just so many.
Shade. Right. No, it wasn't even shade. That was the whole slug.
But it's like, yeah, I really enjoy seeing that lineage like in real time, man. Like literally D4 could see D1, like in like for real, and then like just see his family and like how each has expanded independently and how that created his lifestyle. Like he can see his dad, his wife, which is growing and mom and then so on and so forth. So it's dope.
Yeah, that's how it was with my brother. My brother's a third, but they did the middle names different. But it's kind of like what y'all do. So Jeff Adam is his grandfather's, and then even with Andrew, his middle name is his grandfather's name. He's a junior, so yeah.
Shout out to the junior.
Period. I don't think I would.
The juniors out there, all the juniors.
I just don't like my first name. That's the reason why I be thinking I don't want to do a junior.
That's a nice name, Beyonce.
Gang time.
Ghetto.
Gang time.
Actually, let me stop because ghetto is a place, not a. Let me get that together. But all right, we're gonna jump into trend of the week, and Jalen's gonna bring us in with this.
All right, I don't know if the clip gonna be there, but I don't know if people have seen it. There is an Obama conversation that's been going around. He was on
Trend of the week, babe.
Oh.
Trend of the week, love.
No, you good?
My bad. Trend of the week.
Trend of the week.
Coldplay cheating story. Read the board wrong. My ghetto. But no, the Coldplay cheating story. Obviously, Coldplay was having their concert and stuff like that, and they were doing a cam, I wouldn't say a kiss cam, but just a cam around the audience,
like Jumbotron.
Essentially, and just pointing out people in the crowd just to get a glimpse of everybody. And the CEO of Astronomer and the HR lady was hugged up, cuddled up.
She's HR. She's not HR. I thought she was from the side.
HR.
She's HR.
She HR.
Down.
She in HR.
She should know better.
Yeah.
Both of them should know better.
Just to keep everybody up to speed to date, not only has he resigned, she's in trial. I don't know if she actually got fired, but I think she on leave, but for sure he got fired. They already have a new CEO in. I don't know if it's alleged that his wife gave a statement, but it hasn't been officially.
No, she did.
She did.
I seen it.
That hasn't been proven. It's been alleged.
It's hers.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm it's alleged that was her. Damn. But if that was her, because she ain't playing no game.
I have lawyers, not tears.
Yeah. She wasn't playing no games.
She ate that.
Yeah, she wasn't playing no games, bro.
Oh, you ate that.
Yeah, so.
You ate that. You ate that.
I guess
I have lawyers, not tears.
And y'all seeing it, y'all seeing the whole thing. I guess even if y'all's in that situation, what's your overall opinion, take, everything on that?
It ain't gonna be the first time that somebody been cheated within their own company.
Being real blunt though, how stupid can you be?
Yeah, but like I said, this ain't the first rodeo.
How stupid can you be? Why? It's obviously his first rodeo, and if it isn't, how stupid can you be? I don't condone cheating at all. But why would you bring that to a public place like that, knowing you are who you are?
Right. You
know what I'm saying? Even if, because I don't know what Astronomer is.
No, nobody do.
Okay, I don't know what Astronomer is. But like I said, the person working the Jumbotron cam or whatever, they knew you to put the thing on you. And then you duck, as you should have. But you duck and do all of what you do, you're caught. Why would you bring your side piece out like that? You know what I'm saying? So...
Yeah, when you're a public figure, damn well
you
can't
gotta
be
move
out
smarter than that.
with your people, with your side. You can't be out like that.
I guess you have to move smarter than that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not condoning cheating.
We're not condoning it. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. And I'm not even gonna say be smart about it if you do. But don't cheat. But you're just stupid.
Definitely.
Well, if y'all don't think a concert is a good spot to cheat. What do you think of? What's a good spot to you? If somebody was cheating, what do you think is a good spot?
Go to a motel and call it one.
A motel.
Live
the
stream
most basic.
It on the. Yeah, you had a whole wife and kids. First of all, don't cheat. But if you were to do it, no, do not treat her to no good concert and have time to go on a date with her.
You can't be a public figure doing it. That's my thing. Because anywhere you go, if somebody... No.
He's a CEO. He's known enough to be put on the camera.
I think he know off the reaction. I real talk think that if he would have got the camera shine on him and separate, his wife would have found out, people that knew of him, but your reaction made it go viral, which then made people look more into you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know him.
You don't know that nigga. Let's be real. We don't know who that dude is. You feel me? I don't think a concert is a bad cheap vibe. Like no one is looking at F16. Like I'm just keeping it a bean with you. Like,
no, I get what you saying
like,
for
real
sure.
Talk.
For sure.
Like I think like a bowling alley is a bad spot. Like you stupid. I think that
really.
Is. I think that's not a good
the light
spot.
be dim sometimes.
Oh, that's a different type of bowling alley you at. Like I'm talking about just a general bowling alley. Even a spot we used to kick it at in Farmington. Like that's not a dim lit spot. Yeah. It's like that's not a bad spot, but I don't think that's the smartest spot to go to.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
I think movies is decent
because it's dark.
It's dark. How did this conversation turn into where to cheat at?
Because Jalen got his charge of it.
You should not be cheating.
I think a park is a bad spot too.
Really?
I think so. Because it's like you just don't know who would pop up at these places. Like that's how my brain thinks. Like, you know.
But a concert with 1 million people there is in a bad space.
No, they focus on everything else, license off this and that. Like it's not like to say like for real F16, like, oh, I seen that nigga. Like you could like even if a nigga like at that point you could cheat it, like you can get that off. Like
you know how many people like you run into at concerts though?
You can get that off. Chuck Maegan, you can get that off.
I run into so many people when I go to concerts. I always run into like at least 2 to 3 people when I
That's
go to
cool.
concerts.
Okay, cool. That's you run into me, cool. Who I'm with? Who I'm with? Come on, man.
But if I know you, then I know you in the whole relationship.
Right, but then I can say
somebody
this is
outside
whoever.
of your girlfriend.
I can say this is whoever to you in that real time. The ultimate point is to catch, like, not to get caught by the person you with. So it's like just because Maegan seen me.
I mean,
but Maegan said she gonna say something if she know her.
But I'm saying if she know her, but I go, oh, this is my whatever. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? No, this is Maegan. No, Maegan don't know my friend, like whoever. Like my friend, everything. So I can say this is my whoever.
Your cousin.
Right. I can say anything. You know what I'm saying?
He wouldn't say that.
I would. I'm just saying.
Oh, we
and if she don't know all my friends, oh yeah, like I got tickets when she said she had extra tickets. Like, you know what I'm saying? She would.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Okay, but
Maegan like
astronomer CEO, former CEO, you messed up.
Definitely dropped the ball because it looked like she about to take you for everything.
She about to take you for everything.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah. Like, she deserves it. Not allegedly, she does deserve it.
She deserves it every dime.
Every dime.
See, we just talked on the last part, right? Hear me out. We just talked about certain things in the last part. So
Maegan sitting up for this.
If he remember we were saying with the cheating people, not knowing, ruining situations, and like staying out of people's business sometimes with the T at, right?
Okay.
Right? So sometimes, you know, if he was just doing his thing when he got caught, and it's like you would have been happy. Yeah. He was making multi-millions. So sometimes he was dumb. I'm not gonna dispute that because he could have easily played it up. But however, the whole situation, if he was a Mac, he could have. He could. It's the CEO of Astronomer.
And she still deserves every dime. Like, she still deserves every dime that she's going to get in her.
It depends on when she came along. Was he already the CEO?
Prenup
did she come along with the doctor? If they don't have a prenup,
she deserves every dime that she gets.
I think if the nigga is the CEO of Astronomer, he got a prenup.
What's Astronomer?
That's my point, Maegan.
That's what it was like.
That's my point. What is it?
That's my point. Because we don't know this man, he must have all his I's and T's crossed because it's like, this man.
We don't know him. We should know the business, though.
Yeah, we at least should know the business.
No, that's not him. We don't know the business, and he's a multi-millionaire.
He cheated.
We don't know the business.
Okay, I get what
you see what I'm saying? We don't know the business, and he's a multi-millionaire. So apparently, he probably got a bunch of stuff lined up. Now
that's just more money for his wife.
No, that means that he probably definitely got a prenup ready to go. That means that man.
If you're not smart enough to not take your side chick to a Coldplay concert.
Well, what I would say is I hope the wife is smart enough to have a prenuptial clause, and the clause is if you cheat, I get this amount of money. That's it.
So she has lawyers, not peers.
Right. So that's what it sounds like to me.
That's a new age clause. These are 50-year-old people.
I hope she gets it all. Every penny, every mite, every mite.
I mean, some shit do come back. Shit, but Jeff Bezos, then his wife got.
Oh no, that's different.
Jeff Bezos got that way.
We ain't talking about Bezos.
That like
she got a lot of money. I split it that too. So I keep it pushing. What? Yeah.
She ate that for sure.
Take that. That's just the Italy properly. That man rented out Italy to get married. What are we talking about? This is Jeff Bezos' money. That's after he gave her that money. Mm-hmm. He did that afterwards.
That's crazy. You know, you stepped over a whole bunch of people to get that much money. They always say to become a billionaire, you got to step on people.
Yeah. He delivered packages. You know he did.
We're going to move into the first topic. So, I seen this too, but Obama's controversial statement on boys needing exposure to diversity and fatherly figures.
The reintroduced topic. My bad. I said it. Yeah, y'all remember.
So did y'all watch the whole podcast, or did you just watch the clip?
I watched a few clips. I didn't watch the whole podcast. I'm familiar with the podcast though, but. Yeah, I feel like I agree with his statement. You know, I feel like men do need diversity in. I feel like people took it out of context for basically because I kept saying like, oh, he's saying that you have to have a gay person in your life and a gay male, and that's not what he was saying. He was just saying that you need diversity in male figures in your life because sometimes if you and your father butt heads, somebody that outside source will be able to help you understand your father's perspective sometimes and get you in a mode where you know you can build that relationship with your dad and also have other relationships with other males. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I took from it. The gay professor aspect of it, because I know that's where y'all want to be messy and take it there. I mean, even if he was gay, he had a gay professor that taught him how to appreciate diversity in people and that inclusivity of being okay with everybody and accepting everybody for who they are. I feel like y'all always miss the point and try to make shit homophobic, and it's not even meant to be that. It's just meant to create the inclusivity that we need. Black people have a problem with that when it comes to stuff like that. So y'all need to work on that for sure. But
it's truly a closed mindset when it comes to homosexuality and everything like that. Because who says that having a gay male figure in your life is a bad thing?
Right.
He's not teaching you how to be gay. He's not pushing his sexuality on you. It's just a different type of lifestyle than what your own father may be living. And he may I'm not saying this is the case at all, but he may be able to expose you into different type of cultures and expand your diversity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I seen the clip. So then last night at work, I started watching the whole podcast. So the podcast really did center around like father figures and
I just heard
and like how they grew up. You know what I'm saying? Even with Michelle's brother Craig. Yeah, and like how he grew up and how he's raising his sons and things like that. So I think that was the center and the main point, you know what I'm saying? The diversity with the father figures, Obama didn't grow up with his father, you know what I'm saying? So, I did see a good point by, I believe his name, I follow him, he's funny, he's a comedian, Richie Fontaine, on the Threads app.
I think, I know who
y'all
Richie
probably
Fontaine
done
is.
seen him. And he said that there's nothing wrong with Obama said. Basically, he was saying nothing wrong with what Obama said. He grew up with an idea about homosexuality, homosexual men. Like, don't be me around them. I don't want to be around them. But it wasn't until I believe he had a homosexual coworker or something, or a manager, and it switched his perspective on that. And he's saying if he would have had a representative of that community as a man growing up, he wouldn't have had the views that he had towards that type of man and the community.
Right.
Which I 100% agree with. There are a lot of men, especially growing up in the 90s, that had views like, oh, you're gay, you're homo, you're the F word, and all this other stuff. I feel like if you would have had somebody in your life, not saying it's needed, but if you would have had somebody in your life that would have shown you like, hey, I'm a human too, or it's normal, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to know what I do in the back end.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Then it would have changed a lot of people's views, and it would be a whole bunch more inclusivity in our community.
For your original question, like, did you watch it? No, I didn't watch the pod. What I did was I watched a few minutes before what he said, and I watched probably like 5 to 7 minutes after what he said to see if I missed any context for what he was saying.
Right.
I don't think, I do agree with y'all. Like, it was this overarching, like a magnifying glass on the homosexual comment, right? However, I do think that is what he was implying. I do think that's what he was implying. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and like sugarcoat that because it negates his previous rhetoric, like when he's been publicly speaking, like in different avenues. As you said, like in previous podcasts, like obviously I present like as a straight black dude or whatever, and like more masculine stuff like that. So when I'm hearing what he's saying, and what I listened to a little bit after, a little bit before, is that my issue with what he said is that he's implying that, to me, black fathers aren't enough, right? Okay, fine. If that's your critique, fine. But give the other side of the coin as well, which he tends not to do. And I think he has a bias because his father was not in his life. Right?
Good point.
Because when he was on the campaign trail, when he was speaking to black men and they were saying some of their arguments about relations or in the community and black women, stuff like that, he flipped it on the black man to say, well, it's also because you're not doing X, Y, and Z, and X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z. And it's like, for me, there's a lack of accountability that he doesn't acknowledge and that he encourages on the opposite side of the coin, right? And that's where a lot of my critique comes from. Because I agree that, yes, there should be diversity in the boy's life. Where I don't agree is that you are implying that fathers don't already do that, right? So for me, yeah, in my neighborhood, growing up, even how y'all said I'm this and that, and I've said the F word, all these different things growing up. And at the same time, my very best friend, his uncle is openly gay. But he has used those exact same words to describe people in the gay community to distinguish himself from that behavior. And I've always said that, to me, what I grew up to understand to be as gay and someone as Saucy Santana, yes, who is gay, but however, he's presenting differently than my knowledge of being just overall gay. And like, I'm like, and I think that is a lot where the chastising and or where the immediate homophobia comes from. I don't think that a lot of black dudes, especially in today's age, like even when I talk about my dad and like the older dudes I talk to, it's not a problem what you're doing behind closed doors. It's kind of more so that aspect of the presentation. Exactly. And just piggybacking to the Obama thing, I think that's where that attack came in. Like, nah, bro, I don't feel like I need Saucy Santana in my son's life. And like, I don't. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just being honest. Like, and like my man said that you mentioned, when you met them at work, when you was working this job in your 20s and you had that epiphany and so on and so forth, that's growing up, bro. Like, just at the end of the day, it's like this 13 exposure is this and that. It's like, bro, just figure out how to be a kid. Bro, just figure out how to fucking play basketball. Bro, just figure out how to do fucking push-ups. Like, figure out how to, like, whatever it is, just figure that out. Like, trying to take on these worldly problems, you got less time being an adult and a teenager, a kid and a teenager than a fucking adult. True. So it's like trying to force all this on the kids and like making sure it's this early exposure. Like, bro, make sure you're a good fucking parent. Make sure you're feeding your kids. Make sure they got clothes on their back. Make sure they got a roof over their head. That's the first part. Then all the other shit you can figure out, y'all can work through as a family. And like the same thing with these parents where they chastise, like I said, that's their first time being a fucking parent.
Yeah.
Like, give it grace.
I feel like the point that you made that I really, that becomes an issue in the gay community is the presentation aspect of it. It's, and a perfect example, like you mentioned, Saucy Santana, like he's more female presenting, he body augmentations. Basically, what you said early on was accurate as hell. I feel like give the fathers a chance to be that, but in return, it's a double-edged sword because not every father is going to be okay with certain things to prepare them to be open to diversity and inclusion. So with that aspect of it, it's based off of what you see. Like you said, if you just experienced this and how you said he was 20-something years old when he worked at...
I'm speaking of what she said.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how old he was. Like when he got older and he was working.
So, like you were saying early on too, like let them experience certain things that we can deal with it as a family. Yeah. I completely agree with that. I feel like you shouldn't let a kid be a kid, let them experience things, and when they do have questions, just try your best to answer them in their type of age appropriate, because you can't, give them a adult answer.
Yeah, exactly.
So I agree with that. I feel like I never had a gay representation. I feel like what I seen growing up it's different. Like for me, I feel like when I knew, my sexuality, I just knew what it was. I just didn't know how to go about it because I feel like other people viewed it as that's wrong or, you're going to hell, blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, oh, I just feel like I'm hating myself for being who I am. So I didn't have like somebody that I could go to and be like, oh, well, you're like this and stuff like that. And how do you navigate life? But I just want to promote the, diversity and inclusion part of it. Like definitely, but let your kid be a kid. I'm really heavy on that.
Yeah, I think that he was really just speaking, or they were, because like I said, Craig was making, it was really more of a conversation between Obama and Craig. And I feel like they were speaking from their experiences with their fathers, who you think they're another generation. And then,
personally.
The generation before that. So we're thinking like 2 to 3 generations back and how they were growing up like that, and the type of men that the manly men that they were around all the time. So it's like, with him saying like, homosexual representation, I don't think like, start bringing these people around your kids, but like don't shoo them away from it. Like, oh, this is not how you're not supposed to be, and this is like, because I think in that mindset of back then and their personal experience, and I think that's what the heart of it was coming from, their personal experience with the men that raised them or helped raise them.
And this is and I as I said, he got a bias, but this is my main, like, the final critique of that. Obama's not raising a son. So with everything he's saying is theoretical, my dog. So it's like you don't know what that's like to raise the son in today's America and what these dads is really going through, and y'all not doing right to women, and it's like, no, like they not disputing that, like, what men's going through, but we also saying, hey, it's this and that going on out here too. Like, I'm trying to raise my boy so he got these mannerisms, so he not doing this and that and the third, so he got some integrity. Oh, well, no, this and that, you ain't doing that. Like, you got to expose me. It's like, no, dog, you can't tell me I ain't doing it, but then you also not acknowledging what's going on, and then you're not going through my struggle as well. Like, you can't chastise me and then not go through my struggle.
He mentions that, though. That's why I said, did y'all listen to
I didn't know.
He mentions that. He says, because Craig is like, Michelle had all the girls, and then Craig had all the boys. He has 3 boys. So, Obama says, he was like, you know what, I'm kind of glad I had girls, because I wouldn't even know how or it would be harder for me to raise a son because I did not have that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't have that father figure or whatever. So it's easier for me to raise the daughters and stuff like that because his background.
Yeah.
So
that's how I felt with like what he was saying. Like, it was just biased and wasn't reflective of what I felt like black boys experience growing up, like from my own experience to what I hear in my job. So it's like seeing it from all these different perspectives, like, bro, you're not really giving a true example of what, to me, the average black boy is going through in most popular cities in America.
Like I said, he can't though. So and he acknowledged that too. So like, I suggested, y'all watch the entire episode. Stop, like what Deontay said, making clips, and then honing in on the homosexuality aspect of it.
Because it's clickbait, and I get like with not just podcasts, but just in general, like they're gravitating certain things to you, and some people are going to always spin it negative. That's just naturally what's going to happen. But I think that was an excellent conversation and a topic because, like both of you guys said, like, sometimes you want to hear things from people that go through the same things that you're going through. It's hard. It's easier to digest than someone that is not going through the same thing. It's like, really, how can you, tell that? But let kids be kids, y'all. Yeah. I'm a firm believer on that.
And Children Obama, he said what he said.
And stand on it.
Still my president.
Period. But we're gonna move into the next segment. So, is life what you expected it to be?
No. Not at all.
I think we all collectively on the same page when it comes to that.
No, I say yeah.
Oh, you say yeah?
Oh. For me, no. I'm going to be honest. I really don't know what I expected. Like, I can think back to being a kid. Like I said, I've said it on previous episodes, like, my cousins had, like, ice cream trucks. So it was, everybody always had a hustle. Everybody was working and doing stuff. I looked at my older cousins, like, oh, this one is always traveling. This one got 1,000,001 hustles. Like, y'all having fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm not having fun now, but I can't really say what all I expected life to be. Like, if I can go back and look at what I thought I was going to be in, like, career-wise, then no, it's not what I expected it to be, but I also changed that. So, I expected it to be a little bit more, you know, lighthearted, a little bit more fun, but you know, bills are real.
Yeah, bills are due.
Bills are real.
Consistently,
and adulting is not fun. Adulting is ghetto. But life is good though. I don't want to come off and seem like, oh, I'm a bummer. But no, like, it's just not what I expected it to be. Not saying it's too far off or it's like totally worse than what I expected it to be. It's just not what, you know.
What you thought?
Yeah, what I thought it would be in my 20s for real.
Yeah, I would say the same. Like, I didn't, and it's not that I had a plan or anything. I just felt like when I see different people or I've experienced different people in my lifetime, everybody had so many different paths. So it was kind of like I wouldn't even know what my path is. So I really wouldn't even know what to think, you know, based off of that. But life is crazy. I mean, to have like any type of planned out situation is not going to go that way. So even if I did choose to plan my life out, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be what I wanted it to be. So that's one thing that I did learn growing up. So now in my late 20s, I'm just like, shit, I'm just going to take it one day at a time and see what happens. That's really it.
What about you, Jalen? So like your life that you live right now is exactly how you expected it to be?
No, like that's not what I meant. Like life is what I expected to be in a sense of like my expectations of what life would bring. You know what I'm saying? Like not so much like what I planned. Like yeah, shit pretty much hit like nice cylinders, but you know you make a plan, God gonna laugh. So it's like for me, I knew life would come with struggle. I knew like as a kid, like a lot of my wins would come on the back end. I knew that from all the dudes in my life, they was like, yeah, like as a man, like it's gonna come later in life. As a man, it's gonna come later in life. Like you're not gonna get that money straight till later on. Like I knew all these things, so I never prepared myself for great times early on in life. I always prepared myself for like it's going to be hard. It's going to get worse. It's going to be this. Like, and even what I talked about off camera with my family is like I kept saying I can't handle having that back to back. And when it happened, I realized how much my body and how much I could take. And like y'all was unbeknownst to it. My mood, my everything was exactly the same. So it's like, okay, I learned that, and so I can keep moving on in life, going back to that struggle point. So I'm gonna eventually catch that back end at some point. So I'm gonna just keep working, keep my head down, and wherever this path take me, I'm just making sure I got the skill set for the position. Like a job gonna ask you, can you do this job?
Exactly.
Yeah, I can. And that's it. That's it. It don't matter about nothing else in between for real. So like as long as I'm prepared for the opportunity, I'm always seize it. And I just put myself, that's it. So life always been what I expected. It's gonna always be up and down. It's gonna always be this. It's never gonna be perfect. And like we talk about the Bible all the time. I remember going to church every Sunday, and it's like that's what they used to talk about suffrage all the time.
Yeah, they did.
That's all they talk about. Like you know what I'm talking about? Shit. Like why would I be boo the food and be like, oh my gold pot gonna come to me? Like nah, they like I'm about to suffer. So yeah, and then just to make it sound behind Mr. Chris. He was like somebody who really put the world in a realistic perspective. Like
when he was there.
He was like talking about like who I want to marry and stuff. I'm not saying like, oh, I want to marry somebody. Like I meet her at a bar, I meet her at a club, and he laughing. Like, I met my wife at church. You know what I'm saying? So, but looking back on it now, he was like really somebody that put that seed like of the expectations of just reality. You know what I'm saying? So.
That's a good point.
Life is what it is.
Is there anything like big that y'all saw yourself as right now? Like at this age, like any big goal that y'all used to say, like, yeah, by the age of 29 or 30, then X, Y, and Z will happen that hasn't happened?
Yeah, I had a goal. I said I was gonna be at I think I had maybe like middle school, early high school. I was like, bye. You know, in my late 20s, I would want to be like successfully in the entertainment world. So yeah, that was like the goal for me. Yeah.
No, like, I'm not trying to be that dude. Like, it's just like,
be real.
the people I looked up to, a lot of them didn't make it till they was 30, 31, 32. Like, the people I look up to that have longevity, the Dr. Dre's, the whoever. So, for me, it's just like, consistency is key. Consistency has always been the key to all success.
Definitely.
So, I'm just like, keep going, bro. Keep digging. Keep going. Keep every day. Like, I don't sleep. I keep going every day because I know it just take one time.
They do. And
It
you
take
out
one
of
time,
here.
and I'm out of there. So it's like I don't really hold no weight, and just with everything I like to do, and just what I got going on. If it's working with these kids, if it's doing whatever, like one of these gyms is just gonna continue to hit, and I may all hit, but it's like I'm just gonna stay consistent.
Exactly.
That's it.
So do you think? Well, I guess for you.
Oh wait, you gotta answer your own question.
Yeah.
What was my question? Oh, is it a big goal?
You got
it. Big goal. Other than like being married and having a kid, not really. I kind of figured that I'd still probably be in school. Of course, my first career path was like doctor, MD.
Exactly.
But I still figured like I'd be in school. I did, think like again, life be life, and like I had my own place, like an apartment in the city somewhere, something like that. But then, like, it's like life is like as you get older, your wants change. It's like I don't want to be downtown anyway. I would not want to live down there. Parking, I hate parking.
I do too.
Like, no. But I guess my next question, I guess we can wrap up after this, is do you think that comparison is the reason why your life is not where you expected it to be? Like, are you comparing your life to how you thought it was, and that's why you're like, it's not, it's where...
Comparing, like, to somebody else?
Yeah, like, comparing it, like, it could be this, but it's not.
No, I think I dreamed big, and I've always had a dream to be in the entertainment world. So I just kind of like, based off of what you were saying too, is the perseverance. Like I got to just keep pushing. Whatever is gonna happen is gonna happen, but I got to keep being consistent. So even if one thing failed, I'd still jump into the same thing that was still within the entertainment world. So I just gonna keep jumping around until I find my niche that's gonna get me to where I want to be. So it was never to compare to anybody else's thing. I just always, like I said, I always give credit to my mom because she instilled in me at a young age that I believe in you. Whatever you can do, whatever you want to do, you're gonna do, and whatever's for you is for you. But you have to find that true purpose that you want. And I feel like my purpose has never changed. Like when it came to my passion, my purpose was always to be in the entertainment world, doing something that helps other people, that branches into more things, for me to be philanthropic, for me to be able to give back to my community and stuff like that, but do it in a way that only I know I can. So.
Okay. All right. Well, I haven't really compared at all. Not really.
Yeah, it's not good to be honest.
Like I said, it's not what I expected it to be because of me. I gotta consider that. So. Next topic.
All right, we're gonna move into Get Hip. Any products or services or any music or anything that y'all want to get people hip to?
So I have been getting into like my health and wellness and just taking care of me, like getting back to my self-care days and taking time out for me. I work in a microbiology lab. If y'all don't know anything about microbiology, it is microbes, bacteria, diseases, and viruses. So you're working in the lab with that. It's in the air. It's everywhere. My skin has been suffering because of it. I've had like larger pores under my eyes, not like huge craters, but like larger pores under my eyes. But my forehead rarely ever breaks out unless I need to wash my hair, and I wash my hair almost every week. So a product that has been working with like the texture in my skin is a Paula's Choice chemical exfoliant. It comes in a gray bottle. I think I get the 5%. I think it's like a 3% or 5%. You can get it at Sephora or Ulta. I think I got mine at Sephora, but I got the mini one to try out, and it works immediately and amazing. If you know me, you know I love skincare, so always put on your SPF after you use a chemical exfoliant. But that's my Get Hip. If you have texturized skin, Paula's Choice.
I love Paula's Choice. I use their moisturizer. I don't know, my skin is very sensitive, so I gotta be careful with what I use. So I have to always use like a gentle cleanser, but that forehead shit is real. I swear, in high school, I never had any acne. And then I was so mad, like, getting into my mid to late 20s, like, it just started popping up randomly.
Yeah.
With moles, too. But my Get Hip is another music artist. His name is Miles Smith. He has a song called Stargazing that I was put onto. It gives me, like, a very country alternative pop-esque vibe to it. And yeah, it's a real good vibe. Like, lately I've been getting into music that really speaks to the soul, you know? So, yeah, check that out and tell me if y'all like it or not.
I got it too, Peter. My second gonna be a pretty funny story for y'all. But I watched Happy Gilmore too.
I've been wanting to watch that.
I have too.
Yeah. I won't like ruin it for y'all or nothing like that. It's gonna definitely be a difference between the first one and this one because it is through Netflix, so it's just a certain presentation that Netflix has. It is funny. It is star-studded for sure.
No, I got something to say, but go ahead.
What?
Because how you going to get him grace, but you can't get Tyler Perry grace?
No, I didn't give him grace. I'm just saying it's the expectation setting. I didn't rate it.
That's what I said the last week. I said, don't expect too much from Adidas Family. Run it back.
No,
I said, don't expect too much. I said, it is Netflix.
No,
it's not like the big screen. Y'all was like, y'all always going to get him. Y'all always going to do this.
Because what you trying to, the difference between the two is, it's not true. He, meaning Tyler Perry, has given you a series of him doing bad product after bad product on that same platform. So it's like with the same character, as we just said, even previous examples of the Madea Boo, the this and that. Medea's popped up numerous times since this Netflix thing, and the actual success of each product is not well. You know what I'm saying? Even outside. So I'm not so much the grace of Netflix. It's just the fact that that excuse cannot be used for Tyler Perry because it's a continuation. What I'm saying by comparison with Happy Gilmore 2, I didn't even rate it to say whether or not it was good or bad. I'm just saying if you're someone that's a Happy Gilmore fan like I was, don't go in it with the expectation of the type of comedy that was in the first one because it's on Netflix. Like, it's not going to even be the same because they're just not saying the same type of jokes. They're not presenting the same type of things. That's more so what I mean.
Gotcha.
Like, but if you think it's trash because it's on Netflix, that's your own. Like, perception. Cool. Like, I get it.
We know. I know what you mean when you say like it's Netflix has a different way they present their movies.
Yeah, so they just present it like even from a film standpoint, it's just not even shot in the same type of. Even like the golfing scenes weren't the same.
Like the first, like
exactly,
the original.
Like just the way that they want their movie shot. Like it just doesn't have that same potential. Like they took Ricky Bobby, like Talladega Nights, and did 2 and shot it. Like it would have the same.
They almost Netflix almost gives like a reality reality show.
Yeah,
kind of
like it give a VH1 kind of like just shot to it. So like just watching it and then having to do the film, it's just weird. But I think people could check it out, get their own opinions about it. I just think if you're comparing it between that one and the second one, the comedy is just not the same. Like,
damn, so it's not funny?
It's funny. It's just that Netflix like star-studded. Like we're gonna add these kind of jokes, that kind of joke. Like we're not gonna push the boundary too much on this. You can tell where
it's not true Adam Sandler comedy.
Exactly.
Damn, and that's what I mean.
It's like it's there, and you can see the bits, but you can see where if it was like a true Happy Gilmore 2, they would have pushed it to this point, and they didn't because it's like we on Netflix. Like you could tell it was like Adam that. Sandler. And then I did yoga and Pilates with my girl.
Downtown Detroit?
Nah, it was at the gym we go to. They had a class and stuff like that. And
they got rooftop yoga.
She know about that, but we was like, let's try this first before. Okay. So she took me to it. It was interesting, to say the least. It was different. I give a different respect to it for sure. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, dang, because it was for my leg day type of thing. So I'm like, okay, this is a good look. So my girl took me in. I think it's something I'm going to try and do like routinely, and it was definitely helpful like overall for my health and fitness. So just to those people out here, get hit. If you want to do Pilates or yoga, go ahead and do it. Do it with your lady. It's just a good little funny.
One studio I do want to shout out because my cousin, she does massage there. Shout out to V. Is Trap Studio. Downtown Trap Yoga.
I've heard, yeah.
Yep. She's one of what is his name? Jamil or James Randall?
Yep.
I
want to try that too.
They do like a yin Wednesday where they go out. I want to say like Campus Martials or somewhere downtown, and they're doing yoga downtown. Everybody brings their mats and everything. It's been going on for like I want to say 1 to 2 years.
Okay.
So yeah,
I want to try
they're
yoga.
out there every Wednesday unless it rains. So
there you go. Well, yeah. As always, y'all leave comments below on like if y'all tried the things that we've mentioned or listened or did anything. And I want to take a moment to say, since you got this far in the video, make sure you're watching on YouTube and also listening to us on Spotify because we need that Spotify follow everything. So make sure.
Repeat it.
What?
You want to repeat it?
Repeat it.
For the people in the back.
Oh, in the back. Oh.
Oh wait, hold on.
Mr. Horn style.
My friend got something to say, and you better listen.
Make sure y'all listen to us on Spotify and also like and subscribe as well and follow us. Thank you.
Big facts.
We're going to move into If I Knew Then What I Know Now.
What's the word?
I actually have one. Let me see. Oh, y'all, I've been trying to be good now and put stuff in my little notes. So I had doubt. So I can go because I already put a little thing for it, but I put doubt. So if I knew then what I know about doubt, it would be don't allow your doubt to limit your potential.
If I knew then what I know now about doubt is never count yourself out. Don't doubt yourself. You got it. Everything, all you have is all you need.
Period.
Literally.
If I knew then what I knew now about doubt, is that it's temporary. It's a natural process for greater things.
Yes.
So, the doubt what's about to come or what could happen, like, it's not nothing wrong with that. It's just temporary.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And so let's speak on that too. Like, a lot of people say, what is it? Faith and fear can't coexist.
Cannot.
It can. It can. Because
really?
when you are trying to work towards a goal and it's something you've never done before, is it comfortable or is it scary? It's scary. And that does not deplete your faith because you have fear.
I guess I looked at it for me as like nervousness over fear. I don't know if that people categorize that the same.
I mean, well, yeah, nervousness, doubt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you could have the faith to be in the entertainment industry or whatever, but you can doubt yourself at the same time. Because like what Jalen said, it's natural. It's natural to be scared. So don't think because you're scared to do something that you don't have the faith for. As long as you keep pushing, then it's going to happen.
Bro, this is like beats and music I doubted it the whole way through. And it was something that everybody loved. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
So you just never know. But I finished the beat because I'm like, it's probably going to be trash. But I'm like, it's here.
You never know,
And you never know. And like that became one of the songs we released. So it's like you just got to have that faith in it at the same time. Like you said. Like faith and fear.
But that's what I was thinking too about basically what you said too, like doubt is temporary. So I always look at it like if I have my faith, it's going, it's always going to work regardless. So
right.
I don't trip.
That's what they say, pray and don't worry. Don't
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Like you fearful, but then you put that faith into it and then you can just walk away from it. Like, you know what? This was going to be. If it's trash, it's trash. If it's good, it's good. And you just walk away.
Period. Look at us. We just, millennials with a plan. We getting through it. Any last words for this episode, y'all?
Go outside, touch some grass, give your mama a hug.
Period.
If you can.
Well, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Have deeper conversation.
Touch grass, y'all.
Touch some grass. Give your mama a hug. Give your daddy a hug. Give your daddy a hug. Give your mama a hug.
Tell somebody you love them.
No, that's good too.
Yeah, go tell 3 people you love them that you haven't talked to in a minute.
3 people is a stretch. 3 people might be a stretch.
That is your mama, your daddy, your sibling, or your auntie, your grandma, and somebody else.
He said, "You really changed for your wife." 3 is a stretch. If you can strongly love one. They say it's a life partner for a reason, Maegan. Not life partners. Like, so you found one that you can really love. Just find that one to tell them.
Not just trying to bring it home.
Yeah, bring it home.
If you can find one.
You can find one. Just one.
But just one.
Yeah, two. Let's say 2. Let's find a movie. Let's say 2.
Well, the Bible says where 2 or 3 are gathered.
Yeah.
There, so is the Spirit of God.
Okay, so 3.
You go tell 3 people that you love them.
So about 2 at least.
No, the challenge would be 3 then.
But if you
minimum, we talking about minimum gathering.
Go tell 3 people you love them, cause you love them.
So
if you don't say it.
She said you said 2 or 3, right?
No, I said that's the presence of God. I was saying 3.
So if it's 2 or 3, right?
Really, if you want to be real, 7 is the number of completion.
So what she said was that
7 is the number of completion. So go tell 7
people. If you involved in
the
the threesome, then God is present. That's what she just said. God bless.
In the video.
Make sure you follow at Millennial Vision E. You can follow me at Pharaoh.McCarroll.
_ Maegan.
He just paused the video. God bless you.
I'm gonna put his down below.
It's over here. Y'all know where it's at. Y'all seen the last. It's like here. It's like there or something. Y'all know me.
Until next video, y'all.
Well, y'all. Peace.
A threesome is crazy.